Hi Mum, you do everything for everyone else. Let me help you make your life easier. Quick, short information to make you empowered and remind you why you are so important. Because if you don't know what's on the menu, how can you choose what's right for you? Hi, I'm Alina, Director of my private practice Supportive Therapy, an everyday Aussie mum trying not to lose my biscuits at my kids. As a mental health professional, I'm here to share my secrets so no other mother feels alone or powerless. Knowledge is power, and I want you to be powerful. Think of it like I'm your mindset coach through all of this. Everything is backed by science and psychology. I believe in you, and I want you to be the best version of yourself. To be happy and to feel in control, you need to be mentally strong. Hello everyone, and welcome to this episode of Mentally Strong Mums. Because it is the silly season, if you're watching this on YouTube, I've got a little halo. And what we're going to be doing today is to be able to getting in touch with ourselves, in touch with our bodies, understanding what's going on, and how to be able to, in this episode, specifically understand anxiety. And because it is the silly season, I would like to have a little bit of an additional aid. And that's why I've got the halo. And then next week I'll do something else as well. All right. So especially with all of my clients, especially when we do EMDR, all of my clients generally know that we have a brain and body connection. And sometimes if we have had a lot of trauma in our life or we've gone through different things, sometimes there is a disconnection between the brain, the mind, and the body, because I don't trust myself, I don't trust my body. Even if we dissociate and we are numb a lot of the time, I don't know what my body's feeling. If I have to be very forward focusing and very logical, I'm not in touch with my body at all. I don't know what I'm feeling. So you say, where's your anxiety in your body? And some people have no idea. I've never actually looked inward before. I've never looked at my body with curiosity. It's always like you're on eggshells or you're a meerkat. And when you're a meerkat, you're constantly hypervigilant. And that means that if you're hypervigilant, you're always looking outward. You're not actually looking inward. Okay. So this is a really good little experiment or exercise that you can start to do with your body to help understand what's going on. Practice listening to your body. It increases then trust with yourself and trust with your judgment. It also, the flow-on effects of that is to be able to trust your instincts. So when you do have anxiety or when you do have an uncomfortable feeling in your body, you then start to listen to your instincts and trust that, right? So it's a very, very, really lovely process when we can start to understand it and how it benefits us. And I don't know how old your kids are, but there's this amazing episode of Bluey. And they're at the beach, and when Bluey's dad is at the beach, Bingo, I think it is, or Bluey, they learned something in their school. So then they essentially teach the dad how to be able to release things that no longer serve you. If it's anxiety located in your body, if it's in your tummy, and in that episode he got it out of his tummy and then threw it in the water. So even if you do this for yourself and you have kids, finding that episode, I might even put the episode, I'll try and hunt it down and then tell you which one it is. But when I was watching it, I was like, that's so brilliant. Like, I don't know how old you are, but when we were kids, there was no self-awareness about our bodies or no understanding about anxiety and how to manage it. Well, like that was normalized, that we saw all the time. So I think the younger generation, they're learning so much more than we ever did. They're a lot more advanced than we ever were. That's a lot of inspiration for us as parents to be able to stay ahead of the curve and learn all of these tools and techniques so that when your child or teenager or wherever they're at are learning this and know it, we need to still be on the same trajectory as them to understand what's going on, as opposed to them educating us. Do you know what I mean? So that's why all of this is very, very important, right? So this essentially is going to be a really informal guided practice on how to do this. It's essentially a body scan and then hopefully a little somatic release to help support you when anxiety rises in your body, or when you feel like you're no longer in your body, or when your body feels too loud. And so this is about coming home to yourself, understanding what you and your body need. Do we need to keep certain things, or can we release them and let them go? So sometimes, well, I'm pretty much just going to go straight into it. So at this point in time, whether you are feeling something uncomfortable, or I can just walk you through it, and then when it happens to you in real life, you can either save this episode and replay it. Otherwise, you can amend this your own way. So hypothetically, if I was having anxiety or a panic attack, or I'm feeling overwhelmed, or it's all too much to me at the moment and I feel like this uncomfortable feeling, right? Getting into a comfortable position. If it's possible to please close your eyes, or even just to soften your gaze, and then bring your attention inward. Taking a breath in through your nose, and then out through your mouth. Making sure that you're breathing from your stomach and not your chest. Breathing in through your nose, feeling your tummy, out through your mouth. Okay? So in this moment, we're just looking with curiosity, not with judgment, about our body and what's happening. So when I think about an uncomfortable feeling or anxiety, I invite you to scan your body from the tip of your head to the bottom of your toes and notice any tension, tightness, or unusual sensations. And when I say I invite you, it means that everything's an invitation. You don't have to do anything that you don't want to do. This also promotes free will and autonomy. So I invite you, we're going to investigate and look with curiosity as to what's going on in your body when you're feeling anxious and overwhelmed. And in this moment with me, I invite you to scan your body from the tip of your head to the bottom of your toes and notice any tension, tightness, or unusual sensations in your body. Noticing with curiosity. And then where is the location that you're noticing this sensation? And when you feel the location in your body, I wonder how big it is. I wonder what's the density. I wonder if it has a color. I wonder what's the texture. I wonder if it has a temperature. If it was an object, what would it be? And if it could communicate with you, what would it say? Why is it here? What is it protecting you from? Now just stay there with your attention, and if it is an object, I wonder what it is. If you could listen to your instincts and you could trust your intuition in your body, asking this sensation with curiosity, as when you ask, you expect a response. What are you here to tell me? What are you trying to protect me from? What do you need right now? And realizing that these messages are from your body, they're from no one else. Realizing that maybe I'm really overwhelmed, or I'm putting too much pressure on myself, or I just need a rest. Sometimes it's here because I feel unseen, or I'm even scared. And when you can connect and understand what's going on, what object it is, what it's saying to you, now gently ask yourself, do you still need this feeling? Even though it's trying to protect you, is it doing more harm than good? What would it feel if you could remove this feeling for a little while? If it makes you nervous, then you can put it back. But we have to understand what's going on with your body and why it's here. And in this moment, if you're realizing that this anxiety and this uncomfortable feeling no longer serves you, and it's doing more harm than good, and you want to be able to choose to release this so that you can feel a sense of peace and calm, so that you can start to think again, then it's time to be able to visualize this object leaving. And in your mind, communicate with it and say, thank you for keeping me safe. Thank you for protecting me. But I no longer need you. I'm going to be okay on my own. It's time to release you. I'm going to release you. I honestly release you. And then in this moment, visualize it leaving your body, whether you remove the object, or it dissolves, or it melts, or it floats away, or it might even evaporate like mist, or drifting off like a leaf in a river, carried gently away. Whatever suits you and whatever it needs, be able to release it and let it go. Just let it go. And then in this moment, place one hand on your heart and then the other hand on your stomach and say to yourself, I am in control of my body. I am safe in this moment. I can feel my feelings and not be overwhelmed by them. I am returning to myself. You are not your anxiety. You are the loving awareness beneath it. You are safe. You are whole. You are enough. Taking a breath in through your nose and then out through your mouth. And then in your body, visualize this amazing, beautiful light. And this light is starting to shine throughout your entire body. Anywhere there's darkness now has this beautiful light, and it's starting to shine. Anywhere there's darkness is now this beautiful light, and this beautiful light shines throughout your torso, up through your shoulders, your arms, your elbows, your fingers, up through your neck, your head, your eyes, your mind. and then down through your lap, your back, your hips, your thighs, your knees, your calves, your ankles, your feet. And this beautiful light is a healing light. It makes me feel calm in my body, that no matter what happens, I can handle it. Realizing that everything's going to be okay. In this moment, finding peace and calm and allowing that to reset your whole nervous system. Knowing that you're doing your best. In this moment, giving yourself a break. Realizing how much pressure you put on yourself. And feeling all of that just melt away. You are in control of your body. You are safe in this moment with me. You are returning to who you are. You are trying your best. No matter what happens, you can handle it. You're going to be okay. Take a breath in through your nose, out through your mouth, letting go of anything that doesn't serve you anymore. And then coming back into the room with me. So wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, opening your eyes. Realizing in this moment you've just taken back your power. The more you practice this, the easier it will get, and the more communicative your body will respond. Because the more you start to trust yourself, you will start to listen to yourself. This is just practice, and it's a learnt skill and learning a new language about inner safety and self-awareness, because you are mentally strong. Okay? So just take a moment for yourself. If you need to write something down, feel free to write something down. If something's popped up and it's very uncomfortable, or you're having flashbacks about something, or when you first felt this way, write it down and then go and see someone to talk about. Okay? In this moment, it's about understanding and learning what you need. Trying to break patterns and cycles that no longer serve you. Letting go of things that no longer serve you. And sometimes when we think about anxiety, it almost feels like when we think about the future or what we need to do or where we're at, sometimes the future causes unnecessary anxiety because of the pressures we put on ourselves or the people we're surrounded by. But in this moment with me, you've been present. You haven't thought of the past. You haven't thought of the future. You've just been with me and communicating with your own body about what you need. Okay? So look after yourself today. Listen to what your body needs. If it's a lot, go and find someone to talk to about it. Otherwise, practicing it in your own ways to understand and help you know how to get back in your body, that everything's going to be okay. And by listening to this, you're trying to be mentally strong. You're trying to give yourself the benefit of the doubt, and you're trying to be able to connect and love yourself again. All right? Let it go. You don't need it. Look after yourself, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.